Okay, and what you're going to try to do is, it's a tight waist breakdown that basically, I'll try to teach you the best way to tight waist and chopper go. Okay, and to explain it, it's kind of like I'm going to fasten a seatbelt around this guy. I'm going to glue his hips. Coach, can you turn that off? I'm seeing a whole bunch of eyes over my shoulder. I'm going to glue his hips to mine. Okay, and when I do that, I glue his hips to mine just like this with this arm. I don't need to actually throw him down with my right arm at all. I just glue him to me, and then as soon as the ref blows the whistle, I'm going to snake around his arm like that. Okay, and making that big hook like that makes it so he can't get his arm in. Okay, and then I just take that hook and I lean on it. I'm going to put weight down on that arm and pull that in, and I'm going to hold him to me, and I'm going to drive forward. And my goal is to get this to come back to here. And my goal is also to drive this up to there. So I'm driving this way and pulling him at the same time. I'm kind of holding here, holding here, holding here, and driving. And it's a nice steady little, like you're tiptoeing. It's not one big chop. Okay, the reason this works is because the pressure is steady and it's continuous. If you do one big chop and that guy times it right, he can hit a switch and your face is going to hit the mat. If you do steady little, like tiptoe, there's never an opening for him or never a release of the pressure for him to counter. So when I get set on top, I'm going to start like this with my hand. I start like this with this hand and I pinch this elbow back. And right off the whistle, I'm going to lock him into my hips and snake this arm just like that. The reason I do that is because I don't want to rely on my grip. I want to use my whole arm and make sure that his arm is in there. If I rely on my hands, I might lose his arm. So I snake my arm around. I push your hand out real wide like you don't want me to chop. That's it. Except for like this. Just like that, and I lean down on it. I lock him to me. And now don't let me push you down, right? And I post off your hands real good. Don't let me chop you down. I'm just going to lock him to me and tiptoe. See my toes doing all that work? All my arms did was this. Until I got it. No sudden anything. When you get it, his arm's going to go like this. And then you want to grab that wrist and jump to that side. Come back up. Okay, this looks goofy. But it's one of those things where once you get good at it, you can break anybody down. No matter what size they are. Like, as long as you can reach their arm in the belly. Yeah, here. As soon as the whistle blows, and you snake up over his arm, he posts real hard, and you're just going to tiptoe. Now watch my right knee. My right knee is in his thigh or in his hip. I'm trying to push his right hip to his left hand, and it just worked. Now I hand off, and I grab his wrist, and right now, I'm going to jump over to that side and shove my knee right in his belly. At this point, he'll belly out. He'll try like hell to belly out. Go ahead, get to your belly. I'm going to take that arm and shove it right up into his armpit. See that? If I leave this down, he'll put his elbow in there and he'll knock my hand off. So what I need to do is pick it right up into his armpit and keep driving forward. Now I can't clear it. Right? And I keep my knee in his belly and come off to the side. Okay, that's the first step. Get yourself to the open side. Don't let him belly back out very well. And keep his arm up in his own armpit like this so he can't fight it. Okay? Can we do that? Yes. Yes, I can. I can show 10 more times. How about one, and then maybe two if you need it. It's all toes, and actually, let's spin this way. Watch this leg. Ready? Partners always got to work to the belly on the side. See what I'm doing with my hands and my knee there? I'm preventing him from fighting me, really. And from getting to his belly. It's hard to get back to his belly here. You just keep pushing him. Crowd him. And now keep that arm the way you want it without having to do so much work. Is that good? All I want you to do is get to there for now. And I'll show you a bunch of turns. Alright?